What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Boom coming at you all. The brand new Supreme dropless is t-shirt time on the website, and I'm gonna give you guys my opinion of these t-shirts in a little bit. We're gonna discuss what you should go for this week. You all know by now we're getting down to it on this season. It's almost a wrap, and there's been some highlights, there's been some lowlights, but we're still here along for the ride. But I do have some really unfortunate news, guys. I hate to break this to y'all, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a live cop tomorrow, man. I'm actually going to Las Vegas tomorrow. You already know Boone hitting that blackjack table, losing all my resale money. I'm super excited, but unfortunately my flight is really early in the morning, so I'm gonna try to record a live cop, and maybe I'll just like upload it like in a week or something. I don't know if you guys still want me to record it. Seeing it a week later is probably gonna suck ass, but I truly cannot do anything about it. I apologize to y'all, but let's talk about what we're gonna go for tomorrow. Let me know if you guys hate or love these t-shirts, maybe what your favorite design is. I cannot believe we're doing the motion logo again. Like at this point, it's actually fucking pathetic. I've tried to validate them doing like 4 or 5 motion logo releases in the last 3 years, but at this point it is legitimately pathetic. Like, Supreme, wake the fuck up. Who's making money? Some dude out there is making a living wage just saying, oh, we should do a motion logo t-shirt for the 3rd time in 2 years. Give me that job, bro. That's the easiest job in America right now, folks, is designing t-shirts for Supreme. Actually a fucking joke. But yeah, let's get into this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you do, and let's begin. Now, you guys already know what I'm gonna say. If you guys want a full write-up of what to go for this week on Supreme, feel free to hit us up at Browser on Instagram with questions, or you can use the link in the comments, get half off your first month. Also get a free 7-day trial. Just really get to see if the group is for you. I just saw on Zach's story with the FTP that there is a big release coming up. One of the best profit opportunities we have in the group, because I do a humongous write-up you will see nowhere else on the internet of what to go for. I do it with Supreme as well. Feel free to join if you want. But let's talk about these t-shirts, and oh my fucking god, I'm just gonna give you guys the rundown real quick. This shit fucking sucks, bro. These are terrible t-shirts. I've actually thought the t-shirts this season have been pretty solid as well. They haven't been the best of the best or anything, but I've certainly seen way worse t-shirt releases, but this one just feels so dull to me. I'm just so like beaten down and exhausted of this concept with Supreme of just releasing the most predictable t-shirts ever. You're gonna get your typical logo shirt, they're gonna re-release one older design, take like 2 or 3 collabs we've seen already in the season, put that on a t-shirt. Like, you guys, back in the day, like 2016, 2015, every t-shirt design was completely unique. You had no idea what was gonna release. That was the fun of it. Even like the logo shirts, like, I had a lot going on with them. There's always a pretty unique logo. Nowadays, it is just, it's so dull, man. Like, these t-shirt releases have fallen off so hard. There is still 1 or 2 shirts I do like in this drop, though. Let's talk about it. I can't believe they released them today. Supreme's fucking me over, so we're gonna have to kind of fly through this video. Motion logo t-shirt, it's $40. There is gonna be some profit, but it's not gonna be a lot. These will actually end up aging pretty nicely, but right away, everyone's gonna be buying motion logo t-shirts and trying to flip them instantly, so I'm imagining they're in the 60, 70 range. Maybe like XXL in some of the best colors is at around 80 plus. There's not gonna be a humongous right away profit with these, though. They're a better hold item, as people do end up actually buying these just because the motion logo obviously is popular. I'm happy for people that get the motion logo, but it's just like, it's so tiring how many times we've seen them use this shit at this point. Black and white are going to be the 2 best colors, as well as the faded blue. Usually I think the white does the best, just because it does have the red on white, which honestly, it's like a nice combo. It's kind of the classic motion logo colorway. The black's always a solid choice, and I think the light blue. But yeah, go for bigger sizes if you want quicker profit. I think every size is going to end up having profit just because these are only 40. You should be multi-carding them. They're gonna be the first tee to sell out. We all know that. I'll be going for 1. I'll actually be going for 2. Like, you can get 2 of these as well. On t-shirt weeks, they do allow you to get multiple colorways, so I recommend doing that with the motion logo. Throw it in your first cart. Next up, let's talk about the Mobb Deep Dragon tee. I don't know the correlation of this dragon to Mobb Deep. I feel like most of us should know Shook Ones, you know, Halfway Crook. I used to listen to a lot of Mobb Deep back when I was a kid. Like, I used to play Modern Warfare 2 trick shotting. Be listening to East Coast rap albums, Jizza, RZA, Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Grave Diggers, like just all that great stuff. So I do appreciate the group. RIP to Prodigy. The OG Supreme Prodigy shirt, I've only had 1 of them. I really wish I could get another. That's one of my favorite Supreme kind of portrait t-shirts, and that's the good old days, because this is just fucking hot garbage. I'm sorry, this looks like some Google Images dragon pasted on a t-shirt with a boring ass Supreme logo. I know it says it's saluting a single, drop a gem on them. I feel like that's kind of random of all things to symbolize with Mobb Deep, just this dragon logo. I don't know, it just graphically looks terrible to me. The backside's a lot cooler. I do always love like the back hits they do on their rap tees. The infamous Mobb Deep Supreme in the corner corner. Like, why couldn't we have just put that in like the side on the front, the dragon on the back? That would have just looked way better. I don't really like huge graphics like this. This one's pretty skippable. We don't know the colors. There'll probably be a black, a white, a purple, obviously. It's gonna be 44. I don't really see much profit on this one, man. Like, maybe over time it's gonna be a shirt you have to hold on to. I would really only get one of these if you wanted to. I just don't see much profit. Like, honestly, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this one. Not because of Mob Deep. It's just graphically it looks really bad to me. Next up is the Crown Tee, and this one just fucking pisses me off, bro. Like, I don't, is it just me, or does this crown logo just make y'all annoyed? Because I just think it's the corniest thing in the world. We got a pin with it as well. I don't know. I'm just not into this whole crown design, even though it does have the skyline in the crown. Maybe this shirt doesn't. I believe the pin has that. I mean, I guess it's a new logo. I shouldn't hate too much, but I don't know, man. It's something about this shirt I'm just really not a fan of. It's pretty dull in my opinion. It's 40 bucks. Maybe get it in one color. I don't know, like if there's a sand color or like a nice black or white, maybe get one of these in a double XL or something, but I think it's decently skippable. It does have branding on it, which people want, but it's gonna take a bit for it to go up in its price. The Trash Tee, I think this is by far the most unique shirt. I'm actually a fan of this one too. There's some really cool parts to this. The Supreme Marb Sigs is really dope. You got Supreme gum wrappers. Like, obviously everything features Supreme on this, and I think that's sick. Like, I actually think this is a really unique shirt. Again though, like big graphics on the front like this, I'm not crazy about. This would have been so sick for like an all over button up shirt, man. Like, now that I think about it, that would have been so dope. Or like maybe a skate deck. I just think in like a t-shirt form, it's a bit like over visually stimulating. There's a ton of stuff going on. Maybe on the back side of a shirt, the Supreme hit at the bottom is very clever. Art and the design concept of this, I am a humongous fan of. You got a shroom on it. You got so much random stuff. You can stare at this shirt for a while. So I think this is by far my favorite shirt, the most unique, and one I think Supreme can hang their hat on and actually be proud of. Is it gonna resell? I feel like it might be the sleeper of the release. Like, I don't know. It is a kind of hard to wear graphic, but it is such a cool t-shirt. I feel like there's always some kind of sleeper t-shirt that outperforms like the best logo shirt or whatever. This would be my guess for that. The black color would probably look sick. The white's nice. I don't know the other color. Shout out to Orel Schmidt, however the fuck you say your name. You killed this one. You saved Supreme's Tee Week, because I actually am a big fan of this. I might even get two of it, to be honest. It is only 40 bucks. A lot of these shirts are going to be selling around the 60 to 70 range. But if you can get like double XLs on some of these, they do tend to like age up to 80 plus, which is like solid money if you can get a big cart, get free shipping. The Blowfish Tee, this is also one of my favorites. It is a Weirdo Dave design. It is the same concept we see time and time again. Well, actually, it doesn't say Weirdo Dave, but I'm just assuming because this is like the Weirdo Dave setup. I like the blowfish on the back. I actually think it's cool. I wonder if they changed the blue color on each t-shirt colorway. This black looks really good. This is a shirt you should be getting two of. This front logo Supreme hit with the backside just always performs really well. The body snatcher shirts doing super nicely. I told y'all to get a bunch of those. I got two of those. Again, you're gonna have to hold on to these shirts. You're not gonna get a ton of right away profit, but this is one of the shirts that always ages really well. How clean the branding is, it's really wearable. So definitely get two of these, maybe the white, the black. If there's like a blue or a purple, those usually do pretty nicely. The Three Kings Tee, this one, like, honestly, it kind of reminds me of older Supreme graphics. Like, I don't have the biggest problem with this. It's just pretty uninspiring to me. It's pretty basic, boring, dull. Doesn't really get me too excited. I don't think I'm gonna be even copping it. I'll probably pass on this. The Kiss Tee, I've seen some people in my Discord liking this. I just think it's weird, dude. Like, how many times is Supreme gonna do motherfuckers kissing on a shirt like this? Bitch is in a wheelchair, probably crippled from how fucking trash these t-shirts are. The branding is so horrible. I hate the logo they use. This is gonna be skipped to me. I don't know, man. Y'all can rock this one. I'm gonna leave it for y'all. I'm just really not too into it, so yeah, it's a skip. Overall, I'd give this t-shirt week like a 5 out of 10 maybe. Maybe I'm being a little critical, but to me, like the Blowfish Tee, which is a repetitive concept we've seen a billion times, and the Trash Tee, which I do actually like a lot. Those are the only shirts that have any saving grace to me. The rest, I just don't care about. We got the fishing rod. This is probably gonna brick, honestly. It's 400 fucking bucks. I mean, it's cool. I believe this is actually like a pretty well-used model of fishing rod. I do fish a little bit. I haven't for a fucking while, but I used to a lot more when I was younger. It's not my thing though. It's really expensive and it doesn't really have much branding on it, so I think it's gonna be skippable. Slapshot mesh shorts, you guys are actually upvoting these a lot. The Slapshot design is definitely pretty popular with Supreme. They've used it a bunch. I'm not crazy about these. I believe the front side has the logo. The blue is probably my favorite. I think the light blue is really nice. That's the colorway I would be copping if I went for this. The silver's kind of sick too. It would have been really nice to see them actually do a Lakers colorway for this. I don't understand why they didn't. This one's a little risky. It's 110. Like, it's hard to get resale out of shorts, but it is really solid branding. So I'm gonna leave this one up to y'all. Like, I would really just do a t-shirt cart this week. If you wanted to drop more and like have a riskier cop, I would go for the blue of this. Don't expect too much. Maybe like 150, 160. But yeah, the King of New York pin. You guys just heard me roast this. The pin does look better than the actual t-shirt design. It obviously has the skyline in it and everything. I'll probably end up buying one. You guys know I just have hella pins, but I'm not proud of it, man. I'm not proud of me buying this garbage. I don't really like it very much. I feel like Supreme either makes a pin I absolutely love or I just fucking hate. This is one I kind of fucking hate. I just don't like the concept of crowns. I just think it's, I don't know, man. The Mobb Deep Dragon 5 panels, these are 50. They are really, like, the side hit is so sick. Is that a metallic emblem though? Really? I mean, that kind of fucks it up for me personally. I'm not a fan of that. I think these are skippable. I do like the side hit a lot, but I don't know, man. 50 bucks. I think I'm gonna be skipping on these. Maybe like the black colorway if you're to buy it, but I don't think so. There's not enough Supreme branding. The mesh Cordura Boonies, these are actually really dope for the summer. I really am liking this brown color. Every color but the yellow, truly. But I'm gonna skip on these. Boonies I always am talking about. They're a good, like, you can usually sell them for 80 to 90 in the first month, but then they just disappear with their sales. This is a pretty solid design. The mesh I actually like a lot. If you go fit, this is perfect for fishing with the fishing rod. I don't know, it's just one of those items you can kind of get stuck with and kind of dies off with sales. I feel like they don't usually do mesh like this though. I'm gonna again leave this up to you. Maybe like a medium large in that brown or the black. I could see it making you about 20 bucks or so. It's just that 64 is a pretty hefty retail. The skateboard, 3 King skateboard, these are gonna be skips in my opinion. I think these just look, why is this on a skateboard? It doesn't look good to me. Dollar short sleeve shirt. I saw Will Strobeck rocking the purple one. I actually thought it looked pretty cool, but I just don't really like money on stuff, so it's gonna be a skip. The Cordura cam caps, maybe the black. That's the only one I'd really buy. I think it's gonna be a skip though. It's just a little too much mesh going on. Like even the bill is mesh, which I don't like. I like when they do mesh maybe on like the sides, like a trucker. All over mesh a little too much. The basketball jersey. Usually I'm standing for the jerseys, but basketball jerseys are the one jersey from Supreme that is not super reliable. Baseball, hockey, football, all really good hits, but they do a ton of basketball jerseys, and I feel like they usually fall kind of flat for resale. So those are gonna be skips. Dash stripe short sleeve top. I don't even know why they do short sleeve shirts like this anymore. I feel like they just always brick. I mean, it doesn't help when you're using this horrible logo on it, so those are skips. Now, the Dragon zip up sweater vest, this might actually be my favorite lookbook item from this week. I don't know if this was seen before in the lookbook, but I'm really digging these. I feel like that was kind of obvious. I like mesh, like the knitted look of this. I actually think the Dragon looks way more appropriate in this instance. There's no Mobb Deep hit on it, which is kind of a bummer. Like a Mobb Deep in the fucking mesh would have really set this one off, but I actually think this one's pretty cool. It's probably gonna brick. It's 138. I would actually buy this if it went on sale or something. I sort of hope it does since it's the end of the season. It's probably my favorite lookbook item. I don't expect resale, but if you buy this one, it's a W. This with the boonie with a fishing rod is a W fit. Rose's 6 panel, I mean, it's unique, but it feels very like 2013, 2015 fashion to me. I'll probably be skipping on them. Maybe one of these somehow does something. It's pretty expensive at 58, but this could be one of those hats where one of them just pops off. I don't really like roses like that to skip. And then the trash silk scarf. It's 148. That has to be a typo. That's crazy. I guess they did something with the trash design though. That's cool at least. Like they somewhat listened to me. They put it on a fucking silk scarf. Thanks Supreme. So that does it for the week. Fuck, this video is way too long. I gotta do a lot of editing because Supreme decided to drop the t-shirts on Wednesday at like fucking 1 p.m. So thank you so much Supreme. I have so much to do before Vegas. Y'all are actually fucking me over. So it's been your boy Boone. I'm sorry no live cop. Once I'm back from Vegas though, it is gonna be grind time. I have so many videos I gotta finish, man. I just recorded a video of all my pickups from New York. I have the FTP video. That's gonna be the next video I probably come out with. I'm almost done with it, but yeah, I'll see y'all later. Hey, boy, boom, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are gonna pick up. I'm out.